up, everyone? It is your girl GELBEAUTY. I'm here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into a video about the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb box. So I got a couple of the sets because there was like one new color in one set, and then there was a lot of new colors in this set. So I went ahead and bought both sets. Now I had to buy this from Ulta because Sephora is currently sold out of this. So I hope y'all got it during the 20% off sale of Sephora. I mean at Ulta. I told y'all to go ahead and get it if you platinum or diamond because you got a deal. So here are the shades. I did take some of the shades that I already owned out, and I'm gonna put them in a giveaway for you all. And of course, y'all know I had to get the special holographic one. I actually want to pair a special holographic one to these two from ColourPop I got earlier this year to see if the colors are similar or not when it comes to the shifts. I'll show you the ones that I'm gonna give you all in the giveaway that I already have doubles of. I'm gonna start off swatching the new ones, then I'm gonna swatch the older ones that I already have in my collection, then I'm gonna end with the heat ones. So this is gonna be a long video, girl, but I got these three right here. So this is the Fenty Glow Cream Gloss Bomb. This is the the Gloss Bomb in Glass Slipper Heat. What is this one? This is the lemon colored one. I forgot the name of it. And then I have another one of Cookie Jar that came in the other set. So this one in Cookie Jar came in another set, and these two came in this original box. So these are all the ones that will be in my birthday giveaway coming up in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is an older shade, so I'll swatch it a little bit later. It just fit in the little hole where the stuff had to go, so I just went ahead and kept it there. Okay, so where's my mirror? I'm gonna start off, matter of fact, I'll start off with the holographic one so we can do the comparisons of the shades. I'll swatch it on my lips and I'll swatch the shades on the back of my hand and see, and then after that we'll go from there. So real quick, cute like. If you're curious what's on my eyes, this is the Juvia's Place Afro Galactic palette, and I just put on a Juvia's Place lip liner so we could get this started. Ooh, look at that color. Yes, I like it. I didn't expect it to have a whole bunch of color, y'all. I don't know. Cause I'm shocked that it does, cause it's not like a cream gloss bomb. So it had this kind of orange iridescent look to it when I put it on. You should see it on the swatch on my hand. It's giving like the holographic vibes. It will, and it's like shifts. So as you can see, it's like orange, and then like shifts to like a kind of green. So when I have my hand turned sideways like this, it's green, but when I turn my hand forward like this, y'all getting the orange to it. So it is different than the ColourPop ones, like I didn't know it was going to be. Because as you can see, and the jar looks really similar to this one, like if you can see. Yeah, so I thought it was gonna just be more of like a sheer purple. So I'll show the ones I have from ColourPop. Yeah, because it's giving more of a purple reflect. I don't have one from ColourPop that has like the orange, so this Fenty one is actually pretty unique, which I mean I'm not mad about. There is a somewhat similar one though in the color, what color is this? My Goodies. So this one called My Goodies does have like a little bit of shift, as you can see. It's a little bit similar. This is the one in my hand called My Goodies, and then there's the one in Beach Please from ColourPop. So the Beach Please is the purple one, and then My Goodies is this one down here, and then this is the Fenty one. So it's definitely not the same. I mean, I'm happy it's not, because this one costs more, and I hate it being find such an easy dupe out of it, especially since, you know, it's supposed to be a more unique shade in like a limited edition holiday situation. So take the last good look. This is My Goodies, this is Beach Please, and this is the Fenty shade in, what is the name of the shade? Because I never actually said it. Hologram. Or Hologram. So, okay. On to the next one, girl. Okay, so I have the shade called Pretty Hot. This is actually a heat gloss bomb. I didn't plan on putting these on earlier than now, but I feel like we're going to end up having to. So, I have the cream and Bubble Binge that looks really similar. So, I have a couple, like 2 or 3 that are similar in tone. So, I'm going to swatch and compare them real quick. And then we'll actually put on the other colors. There's one more pink one in here. I think it's a tiny one. Because y'all know I have my holiday sets from year before year. And then there's Pretty Please. So Pretty Please has sparkle in it, just like this one does. So I'm going to see what the difference is going to be as far as tones go. Because if you don't like heat, like I don't like heat, you might be fine with having Pretty Please, because, you know, it's similar tone. I didn't wipe off the other ones because I wasn't expecting to have to like swatch something this soon. So my bad, y'all. I'm wondering how these are gonna fix my lips. So I swatched the newest one, that's the heat version, and now I'm swatching Pretty Please just so we can see what the difference is. I feel like the heat one seems to be a little bit lighter when it comes to the color of pink, and then I'll just swatch a Bubble Binge just because it's here and we're here and everyone's here. But you know, to me this one isn't really necessary because it's more of a cream, but if you like more of a cream and like a brighter pink color, you might like this one better. So here is the new one right here. Stop focus on my eyes, focus on it. Yeah, so this is the new one. This is Pretty Pink, and this is Bubble Binge. The name of the new one is Pretty Hot. Pretty sure I just said that. So we're gonna put on Pretty Hot right now, but I just want you to see the difference in the tones. I was thinking about swatching all three of them on the lips just so you could see like the difference when it comes to colors, but I guess we don't need to do all that. So this is Pretty Hot. I'm going to swatch Pretty Please next to it just so you can see if the difference of the colors is different when it comes to the tone. So if you already have this one, you can see the difference in the two colors. So there you go. This side is Pretty Please and this side is Pretty Hot. I feel like they look pretty similar. Ha ha ha. But seriously, I don't necessarily see a difference other than if you want like the lips to plump. I feel like if you want the lips to plump, then you like this one better. But see, even on camera, I feel like it's, you know, y'all please don't tell me we got 5 brands to do yourself situation going on, because I still got more shades to go through. And honey, I'm feeling like that's what we are. I'm praying I'm wrong, and you know, that's not it, but it's just feeling my spirit that we about to have a 5 brands to do themselves. Anyway, we're gonna get into the next shade, which is, what does it say? Pink Dragon Fruit. So Pink Dragon Fruit is the new one that came in that little 3-piece that I got, just so we can swatch that color as well and see if there's any color similar to it. So I'm gonna go off camera, see if there's any similar colors to it, just like this Pretty in Pink versus Pretty Hot, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I found one in my collection that looks similar from one of the past ones, and it's Fenty Glow Fantasy alongside Pink Dragon Fruit. So I feel like they look somewhat similar. To me, the Fenty Fantasy Glow is giving a little more orange, whereas this one, I feel like it's pulling a little bit more reddish orange. So I swatched them side by side. This is the Pink Dragon Fruit, and this is the Fenty Glow Fantasy. So we're gonna put them on side by side just like we did with the Pinky, what is it, Pink Pretty Please and Pretty Hot. So I'm starting off with Pink Dragon Fruit since it's the newest one. And I feel like because of the sheerness of the Gloss Bomb, you usually can't tell the difference when the color is on your lip, as we just saw with the first one. So that's why I felt it important to do this, because y'all know I buy them every year. So I'm like, I want you to be informed. Like, if you know there's some colors that you already have from the old set, you don't need to go out and buy this new set. Wait till it comes out individually if you really like that color, and your mini should be done by then. And y'all know she always relaunches them, so I wanted to be helpful in that sense. So I can tell Fenty Glow Fantasy, at least on my personal opinion, has more glitter and particles in it than the Pink Dragon Fruit does. At least just looking at it on here, I definitely see more glitter particles in this side, or they might just be larger, but they definitely look bigger on the side with the Fenty Glow Fantasy than this new Pink Dragon Fruit. So I actually like the Fenty Glow Fantasy side better than I do the Pink Dragon Fruit. The next one we are going to put on is called, what's the name of this? Sorry, y'all. This writing is small. Berry Brat. So this is a gorgeous berry tone shade. I'm here for this vibe. She has some sparkling ones that are somewhere in this tone, and I'm gonna go in and grab like fruit snack to compare to this one. See, I got this little sparkly one that looks somewhat similar, but it has more sparkle to it, and I have this other sparkly one that looks somewhat similar to it. So if you like more of a sparkle than you like of like an actual cream bomb, you might like that one. And like I said, I'm gonna come in here and grab fruit snacks real quick. So we might have to do a double take when it comes to the lips if you want to swatch fruit snack as well. Where is it? I know, here it is. And then, well, not fruit snack actually isn't that necessary because it's more like red, deep toned, and I feel like this one's more pinkish berry. So I'll swatch on the back of my hand. I'm gonna put that one on the lips, but these sparkling ones I will put alongside this one. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So this is Berry Brat. This is, what was it? It was Ruby Milk. And then this one is Fuchsia Flex. So as you can see, all of them have like a similarish type tone to them. It's just different finishes. So for example, this is a cream. And these two are traditional gloss bombs, where this one is a little bit more pigmented and a little rich with a deeper tone and more sparkle than this one is. So they all have like different things going on, but you know, each works. So we're going to put on Berry Brat, of course, first, and then we'll put on Ruby Milk. Then I'll take Ruby Milk off and put, what's the other one? Fuchsia Flex on, so you can see how all of them look on the lips. Because it looks fine on the back of my hand, but I figured since I'm swatching the rest of the stuff anyway, we can just swatch them on the lips as well. So here's Berry Brat. I kind of want to just put all three of them on at the same time, just so I can save time, but I'm like, I don't have time for all that, like, and I feel like it'd be hard to get off anyway, so I'm gonna just try to get like this half of the lip off and just redo it with Fuchsia Flex, hopefully. I'm not gonna try to mirror them too close together the way I normally do, because I still gotta take off the other ones and start over again. So here is Ruby Milk alongside. Now, if you were close up on me, you'd be able to see the sparkle in this and the lack of sparkle in this one. But from far away, they look like the same color, at least to me. But y'all can comment down below and tell me what you think. Remember, this is Berry Brat, Ruby Milk. So about to take off Ruby Milk and put on Fuchsia Flex. Now, I feel like that with that one, you should definitely be able to tell a difference in between them. Just because, you know, it's much deeper than the other lip, hopefully. I don't know though. Because a lot of these are looking way more similar than I thought they were going to. So I'm kind of just like, Now I'm kind of questioning, like, do you really need this whole thing? Maybe you should wait till just certain shades come out that you're interested in that I'm doing in this swatch video. I'm going to try to get this up tomorrow. And just do my Sephora haul Monday, because I've been holding out on this one forever waiting. So that's Fuchsia Flex. As you can clearly see, it is a little bit deeper on this side of my face than it is in this one, especially at the top part. On the bottom, it looks pretty even, but on the top, I feel like it definitely looks deeper. So, and you can easily see the glitter particles. So again, if you want one that's just that much deeper and you don't mind the glitter particles being in there, then you'll probably like this Fuchsia Flex more. I'm just shocked at how many look similar. I have done 3, and so far I have found 3 pretty close matches to them. I'm like, wow, Jess, child. Okay, but where did I put the third one? Oh, there it is. Okay, so on to the next one. What shade is that? That one is Sweet Mouth. So I think Sweet Mouth was a new one that she just came out with and added to this, because I don't remember having a smaller Sweet Mouth, and I thought I did. But I got one I feel like looks similar as usual. I think it's called Burt's, Baby Burt's. And then there's one called Champ Stamp Fantasy. So this is Champ Stamp Fantasy, and this is Baby Burt's, and we're going to compare both of those for this one. I think I'm going to just swatch Champ Stamp Fantasy, because as you can see, it is much more champagne base, beige base than this one is. I feel like this one's more pinky base, and I feel like the Baby Burt's will match with it a little bit better. So we're going to put these two on the lips, but I will swatch this alongside it so you can see they're not exact, even though I feel like somewhat in the pan you can tell. So I'll be right back with another comparison, girl. Child, looks like we're about to have 5 brands to do this stuff, because y'all know I just did like 3 of them in a row, and they all looking the same. I'm like, let me find 2 more. It's gonna be a 5 brands dupe themselves right after this. Okay, so what I did was I put the shade Sweet Mouth in the middle. So this is Sweet Mouth in the middle here. This is the Champ Stamp Fantasy. And then this is, what's the name? Baby Burt's. So we're going to put on the Sweet Mouth and Baby Burt's. And I'm not going to put on Champ Stamp Fantasy. Or I might, it depends. But here goes Sweet Mouth. So this is just Sweet Mouth on its own. Now we're gonna put on Baby Burt's. Okay, y'all, so I can't tell the difference again. Can you? I feel like you see more like glitter particles in the side of Sweet Mouth than you do in Baby Burt's, but it could be just from all the other ones I put on because a lot of them are glittery. So I don't know that I necessarily see a difference to where I need to, you know, have both. I'm telling y'all, I feel like we're gonna have a 5 brands to do this situation because I'm trying on too many that's giving like the same vibe of another one I just put on. Like I said, we literally did 3 in a row. And all 3 of them, sorry, we did 4 in a row. And they all looking the same. Child, let me get one more. You gonna have a 5 brands do this stuff. I'm so not playing and y'all know I'm not. 1, 2, 3, next 1. So, which one is this? Oh, I put the shade Riri in here. So I bought Riri on its own because I ended up not having it. And it was the one she came out with during the Super Bowl that I never ended up picking up. So I'm going to put it alongside some other stuff. So I have the shade Cupcake here that I feel like looks somewhat similar to it. I'm going to just swatch it against some. There's one in particular I want to put it up against. I think it's called Mauve Wives. That's my favorite one. Then I have the shade Candy Milk here. This is Candy Milk alongside Riri. So as you can see, she likes certain tones. Because you notice all the ones of Riri are like more like my tone of lip. Here's the one I want to put up against Mauve Wives. Because I feel like it looked like it was going to be similar to Mauve Wives. I'm glad now that I'm seeing it that it doesn't look similar to Mauve Wives. I'm still going to compare it on the lips to Mauve Wives. Because that's what I'm really interested in comparing it to. So we doing it. We are doing it. Is there anything else I have similar to it? I don't think there is. Okay, y'all, so we good. We done. Everything's okay. I'm gonna go off camera swatch and I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, my lips are very upset right now because, you know, you've got to swatch like 10 lip products. So I might just swatch on my arm the rest of the shades I got going on. But yeah, so here's the shade Riri at the top. This is my shade Mauve Wives. This is my shade, I think it's called Candy Milk. And then this is Cupcake. So here are all the shades. I'm still gonna swatch Mauve Wives on my lips. I just want to see how it's going to look. I'm going to start off with Riri, of course. I feel like this shade will go nice on top of her lipstick called Riri. So that's Riri. Start giving the pigmentation that I know Mauve Wives does, thank goodness. Because I'm telling y'all, if I had 5 in a row, I was going to be like, Sephora. I mean, to Ulta, honey, girl, I need all my coins back. Because I shouldn't have 5 of the exact ones in a row. Let's stop playing with me. Now go to Mauve Wives. finally, when you can see a distinct difference in the color. You can clearly see that this one is more of that lavenderish purple milky type lip color versus 3B1, which is kind of like a mauve with glitters in it. So I finally see a difference in the two shades, which I am happy about, because I'm telling y'all, y'all do not understand. I was gonna have a whole conniption, let them all had been the same. I was gonna be like, if you don't stop playing with me. So I finally have one of these. But the sad part is that than the one that came in the set. I already have a couple of the ones that was in the set, so there you go. But the fact that I got the fact that Pink Dragon Fruit is exactly the same as something else I already have, and I bought a whole nother set just to get that one to find out it's the same, this really was making me mad, because I think that set was like 30 something. So I'm feeling some type of way, and the way is annoying. This shade looks really similar to the Heat shade, and it's just a cream instead of a Heat. It's called Hot Cherry, this one right here. Although I feel like this is a little bit brighter, and I feel like that was a little bit deeper. I'll pull it out in a second and let y'all see. Matter of fact, while I got this perfectly balanced, let me find the Heat. Right there. Here we go. See, this is Heat, and this is Hot Cherry. Tell me they don't look similar. This one to me looks a little bit deeper now. I've put them side by side, but I feel like when I put them on the lips, they're gonna be the same, and that's gonna be the fifth one that's gonna piss me off. But we're gonna go find out, so I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, so let's get on with these. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Hot Cherry, and then I'm gonna put the Heat shade on. And I'm telling y'all, if they look the same, I swear. Okay, so this is Hot Cherry. Now we're gonna put on so it's Heat Gloss Cherry, and then it says Cream Gloss Cherry. So even they, okay. Y'all, it's literally the exact same shade, and they just took the plumping out of it. I mean, it's literally the exact same shade. Both of these are called Hot Cherry. It's a wrap. Child, I already feel like now, just keep your coins in your pocket. Just keep them in there, girl. Just, because, child, what is the purpose? Keep your coins in your pockets. I'm finding too many of the same shades or similar shades from the past collection. Just keep it in your pocket, girl. Sorry, y'all, I forgot I didn't show you the swatches, child. I mean, I had to do them first, but this is the original one. I mean, this is the new one in the cream, and this is the Heat one. So the Heat one is a little less pigmented than the cream one, but it's like if you already have it, you already have it. It doesn't matter. Now I'm just annoyed because I have like two of the same color, and I don't even like the Heat. But I had bought the Heat to try out to see if I would like it or not, and I don't. So now I'm just stuck with this one that I don't even like, and then have it in a color and a formula that I do prefer, which is plumping. So we literally have 5 dupes out of this 10 set collection, and I'm not even done yet. So it's like, who's to say we're not gonna have more? Oh, great, we do. Wait, no, I already did this one, so I don't need to show you all this one. This is an older one that they have that I already have a miniature one in. We're gonna move on to the next one, which will be Makes Sense. So it already reminds me of a lighter version of, you know, the Hot Chocolate. So to me, it just seems like a lighter version of Hot Chocolate. This is Hot Chocolate Fantasy, which is why it has that purple going on. But this is Hot Chocolate. And then it's giving off vibes of a glittery version of Cookie Jar from Fenty. So I got Cookie Jar. And then what's the name of this other one I got? Honey Waffles. So I'm going to swatch it against Cookie Jar and Honey Waffles and see how both of those go. But it's just giving vibes of older stuff as usual. And I'm just like, look, I don't have time for whatever this is. Okay, I just don't. So, okay, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm feeling like these just all running together now. So this is the Make Sense. This is Fenty Glow Fantasy. This is Pink Dragon Fruit. This is Cookie Jar. And then this is Honey Waffle. So at least with those, I feel like there's different variations somewhat. But I am going to put Make Sense on, and then I'll put Fenty Glow Fantasy alongside it just so we can see the difference. And then I'll take that off and put Cookie Jar alongside of it to see the difference, because I'm curious to see about those two in particular after the swatches I just took. So let's do it. So, Makes Sense. As you can see, just a nice glittery bronze tone. It's not giving a lot of pigmentation, but you can tell there's a little bit of pigmentation there, not a lot. Now we're going to do Fenty Glow Fantasy on the other side, and then I'll take it off and do Cookie Jar. Okay, so it's Fenty Glow Fantasy. I feel like you can see that it's dark on this side than it is on this side. And when you see me close up, you can see the difference in glitter particles and tell it's a little bit lighter on this side of the face than it is on this side of the face. But like looking at it on camera, I feel like you can't tell as well as you can in person. Because in person, I can definitely see the different colors of glitters here. And I can see the like darker coloring of the Make Sense side. So just so you all know, you can't see a difference with those. But with a lot of other ones, like because they're so sheer, I feel like if you have one, you don't necessarily need the other one. This is my personal opinion. So okay, so now we're gonna put on Cookie Jar and see how the colors differ. So you definitely see the pigmentation in Cookie Jar versus Penny. So it makes sense. I was thinking about Penny for you guys, the you know, or whatever, but I feel like they're close enough to where it's like I don't, what I put? I'm trying to find one I just hit. Oh, I put it back in the container. Okay, so I'm feeling like you can see a difference in them just because it doesn't have as much pigment. It just has a lot of glitter running through it to make it look sparkly in the jar, but it doesn't have as much pigmentation, so you can clearly see the difference between these two. I personally prefer the cream just because I like a pigmented lip gloss, so the sparkle is cute, but I don't feel like it's giving much to the lip. And since there's deeper shades I like better, like Hot Chocolate Fantasy and that we swatched for you, I'd rather just, you know, use those. Or did I swatch those? No, I didn't swatch those. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me swatch Hot Chocolate and Hot Chocolate Fantasy alongside this real quick. So let me take these off my hand. And we only got, I think we got one more to go. We might not. I think this is our shade that I already own in a smaller size. Yeah, I already own the shade Confetti. That was in another one from the year before. So she just upgraded and made them bigger ones and different ones. And I have thoughts. But let me swatch these other two for y'all real quick. Then we'll talk about my thoughts. But I feel like y'all somewhat know what they are. Just, I feel it in my spirit that you know. And some of them are. So we're going to swatch the shade Makes Sense. Then we're going to swatch Hot Chocolate. It's the original one, right? Yep. And then we'll swatch Hot Chocolate Fantasy. So I kind of want to take it off now and put on Hot Chocolate just so you can see that it's not exactly the same. So this is Makes Sense, Hot Chocolate, and Hot Chocolate Fantasy. As you can see, Hot Chocolate Fantasy is pulling a little bit more of some other colors in it, like purplish, fuchsia, pink type shades, in addition to it being that chocolate shade. So it's not the same as the other ones. Y'all want to turn the mirror back real quick. I'll take it off real quick and put on Hot Chocolate. Since I'm here, you're here, we're all here. Why not? And then I will back it up and we'll talk about my thoughts, girl. Cause you know I got some. Put a little bit more lip liner on because I got to film another video after this, girl. Y'all on to hot chocolate. Here is it. I'm surrounded in gloss bombs, and I'm not, you know, mad about it. But yeah, let's put on hot chocolate. So here's hot chocolate, and then Make Sense. So on the lips they look somewhat similar, but I feel like if you saw it up close you would see the difference between the more bronziness on this side versus the more like your lips but better chocolate is on this side from hot chocolate. So it's like they're similar but they're not exact. And that's pretty much all I got for you, girl. Let me take these swatches off my hand and we back up and talk about my thoughts, because honey, I got a few. Okay. I start off by saying we love us some Rihanna over here. I'll be buying like all the gloss bombs whenever they launch damn near, and I was really excited about this. However, upon actually trying it out, I'm feeling some type of way, and I feel like you know why. There's no way in hell 5 of the new ones in here I should already have duped for from the past. So that alone is like pissing me off, because that's like half the collection. And then one of them is literally just like a blatant dupe. It's like, oh, we made one plump and then we made one didn't. Like, the fuck? You just need one to plump and one not to plump. Like, what? And then some of them was like they were smaller ones and they made them into bigger ones just to be able to put in this box. Because it's like, for example, I have one in here called Champ Stamp. Champ Stamp was a smaller one from the year before. I have the smaller one of the peach one called Peach Pout. That was the smaller one that they just made into a bigger one for this year. So it's like a lot of them are ones from the past and they just made full size so they could like make this little set together and make it seem like you're getting a bunch of new stuff when you're really not. Cause I forgot how many new ones they said was in there. Let me see. So far the only one I see is new one that's new is Make Sense. Hot Cherry isn't new. I'm not counting that. I'm not counting Peach Powder's new because it's not. I'm not counting Lemon Lava is new. So far it's Make Sense, Berry Brat, and Pretty Haunt. Cause everything else in here is not new. It's not new at all. You had Confetti last year in a tiny size. You had Sweet Mouth in a tiny size, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on that one. But it's like you had Peach Pout in a tiny one. You already had the Hot Cherry out in the Gloss Bomb Heat. You already have the Heat Lemon Lava out. You already have the Cold Hearted one out. You already have Cookie Jar out. So it's like a good majority of the shades in here you already have. So to me this is like, I hate to say it, I feel like it's cash grabbish, because it's like, if I already have all these things and you're trying to tell me more of what I already have, it's like, is it really a deal for me to buy it? Because it's like, I already have them. It's no need for me to buy the same thing 2 and 3 times over. Like, I already have it. Like, this is my Lemon Lava that I already had. That's why I told you I was going to put the Lemon Lava in this new one in the giveaway. I already had Cookie Jar, so I don't need that one. It's like I already have Fenty Glow in the Cream Bomb. So it's like a lot of these things I already have, so I don't feel like this is necessarily a good bargain if you already have a lot of the shades. I feel like maybe you should just buy an individual one that you really like, or just wait for them to come out in bigger sizes. Like Peach Pout was a part of that set last year with the cream thing, if you all remember, and then this year it came out in a full size. So it's like, if you can just wait for it to come out in a bigger size, I wouldn't say buy this. Now if you want to buy it with a group of friends and y'all break it all up and hook it all up, then yeah, then I recommend it. But I'm not just going to recommend you to go out and buy this when it's like you already have a lot of these colors, or at least I already have a lot of these colors. And if you're like me and like the Fenty glosses, then you already have them. Because it's like, I'm literally about to have to do a 5 brands to dupe this stuff, because it's literally like 5 of these gloss bombs that are the exact same color as other colors, are very similar in tone to, it's like, what was the purpose? And then I got all the minis from before when she was doing minis and finally just decided to make a big one. So I don't see this as a good idea unless you're gonna split it up with your friends. Like, you got friends who like Heat, and then you got friends who like Cream, and then you got friends who like the original, and then y'all all just like pick a certain amount of colors that you like out of this. Otherwise, I don't feel like it's worth it personally, because I got too many of these things already in miniature form that, you know, this wasn't a good deal for me. And then having to buy a separate one just for the pink dragon fruit that looks really similar to something else wasn't a good deal either. So I don't recommend buying any of them this year, honestly, because it's like it's too many of the same shades. I hate to sound like a jerk, but y'all know I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, if I already have these shades from you, and one is literally just not heat and it's cream instead, then you just wasting my money and my time. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Y'all saw the differences in shades, or similarities in shades I should say, when I put it on my lips. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are down diamonds. I hate to be a downer, but y'all know me, I'm not gonna lie. Be blessed, girl. Bye. Make sure you subscribe.